from Tuvalu and Samoa. Well, it's good to see everybody back here on the show. We were off last week, but again, you have reached the School Talk Story with Dr. T show. And I'm going to put this up in the chat so that you can find the music for this program. All right. Yep, that's it. And this show is again brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPINE, N-P-I-E-N. So good to be with all of our NPINE friends. And then finally, a little later in the show, we're going to have our self-care talanoa, which is a chat. So you'll need this information here for the self-care talanoa there, everybody. All right. Well, hang in there. We got a few things to share with you today, and try not to disappear during the announcements. But first of all, I wanted to share with you today's program. We are featuring the island of Tuvalu. And let me see here. Yeah, this is what the islands of Tuvalu look like. And let me tell you about the islands. Tuvalu is formerly known as the Ellis Islands. It is part of Polynesia between Hawaii and Australia. And the capital of Tuvalu is called Funafuti. And there are 96% of the people that live on Tuvalu are native Tuvaluans, 4% other, and there are 3 reef islands and 6 atolls, and over 10,000 people live on the islands, 10 square miles. It is a sovereign state within the Commonwealth of England, so very interesting. Yep, this is what their map looks like. Yep, and as you can see, Tuvalu is not too far from Samoa there. Yeah, there you go. Yep, right there. You can see it's south of the Marshalls, north of Fiji. It is to the east of the Solomon Islands. Yep, these are the islands of Tuvalu, everybody, that we wanted to bring to your attention today. And it's interesting because in Tuvalu, just like in Samoa, they say Talofa. Yeah. But again, good to share with you more information about these beautiful islands. And we will continue to share this information about all of our islands of the Pacific because there are so many. And Aloha, Frozen Forever from Fiji. Amazing. Yeah, that's amazing, Frozen Forever. Wow. Fantastic. But friends, we are going to share with you a few announcements. So I know sometimes you like to disappear during that time, but hang in there. But here we go. But I got to share these announcements with you because this comes from some of our sponsors for this program. Okay. So here we go. So just a few things that have been happening with our organization, the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPINE. We recently participated in the Love Catalina Island Chamber Mixer. So, yep, there's Catalina Island there, not only 1 hour from Long Beach, California. Yep, it was good to meet up with everybody. We met a lot of different businesses and basically shared with them about our organization, NPINE, and some other things happening out there. So good to be there. Also, here's some important information about how our friends in the North Shore of Oahu and Hawaii can get some support. So very, very sad, everybody, what's been happening there in the North Shore. But these are organizations, again, that can help with that. Let me see, what else here? Yes, congratulations to our friend Anjani Varma, who is now Anjani Varma Cobb, and her husband Chris Cobb. They were recently married. Anjani is a member of our N-Pine board, so congratulations to Anjani. Yeah, there's a nice video there. Wow, look at that. Yeah. And again, congratulations to Anjani. Very happy for you. And the Merry Monarch is taking place all this week. Merry Monarch Festival in Hawaii, so be aware of that. Let me see. This is our N-Pine e-news. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, for the e-news, we started our tournament already for golf, and our Inland Empire team in California already finished, so congratulations. But keep on. Our in-person tournament, we had 4 teams, is closed in Long Beach, but you can still sign up to be a virtual team. So let us know this week, because the deadline was actually last week, but we'll take a few more. Yeah, interesting information here about Seas Candy. Buy your t-shirt. Good information about immigration. We had Aloha music and mindfulness took place on Monday. We will not be meeting this next Monday, okay? And we had our Lesona ukulele class at the Corner Bakery because the Ohana Hawaiian was closed. There's some information on that. Our Ohana night this week was canceled because I had a bad throat. But we'll be back there at the Ohana Hawaiian barbecue next week on the 16th. Yep. And again, we thank LA Island Radio. They've been featuring us on their program. Some good articles from Andrew on food access, tuberculosis, and the Mexican fruit fly. Scary, yeah. But again, this is our e-news. You can catch up with that. Mentioned Merry Monarch. I mentioned golf. Thanks again to all of our many sponsors for the golf. A lot of great people there. I mentioned all those. Yeah. And then finally, our Blue Ribbon schools. Yeah, and we'll be talking about that more here in a little bit. So this should be the N-Pine website, and I think I've gone through all of that stuff, but just make sure that you take a look here. We have some N-Pine awards, and please, again, take a look and apply for these awards pretty quickly here, everybody, okay? So we've got all kinds of different awards you can apply for there. And then finally, we do need individuals to serve on our N-Pine board, everybody. So come here, and again, we need students, grades 11 and 12 or college, plus anyone out there that's interested in supporting the community. All right, well, that was a lot there, everybody. But again, thank you for your support on that. And with that, we are going to go now to ukulele class. And aloha to Tobias. Boom. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you here on the show. And yes, thank you to all our friends in the Inland Empire, San Bernardino County, because we had our golf team that already played. They finished their game. So again, thank you so much, Tobias. Okay, boom. All right, everybody. So this is the time to look for your ukulele there. I know some of you might have lost it. Start looking for the ukulele, and we are going to do our ukulele class right now, everybody. So take a look. Okay. So I'm going to move the beautiful island of Tuvalu here, so you can see me a little better. But again, and aloha again to Frusen forever. Always great to see you. But this particular instrument, again, is the ukulele. And we try to hold the ukulele right about here. I was teaching some students last week. They couldn't hold it up here, so we just had them play like that. But we strum the ukulele with our right hand. You can use our thumb, several fingers, whatever works for you. We're not picky in this class. Then look at your left hand. This is finger 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll be putting your fingers on the frets. The frets are section 1, fret 1, section 2, fret 2, section 3, fret 3, and section number 4 is fret 4. Okay. So everybody get ready. We are going to do a song called the Coconut Song. And again, look here at these 2 links, then you can find the music for Coconut. Yeah, this is our second time doing the Coconut Song. So again, we have 2 chords we're learning today. Our first chord is called the C7 chord. C7 is the name of the chord. So if you look there, your first finger is on string number 4, fret 1. And again, you have 4 strings. So the first string is the G string, string 1, C string, string 2, E string, string 3, and the A string, string 4. So G, C, E, A. Another way to remember those notes are my dog has fleas. So yep, so that's the C7 chord. So get your first finger ready and put it on string 4, fret number 1. So let's try it. First finger on string 4, fret 1. Here we go. Let's strum it. C7. Good work. Okay. And then our final chord is called the F chord. So the F chord, we use 2 fingers. Our first finger is on string 3, and our second finger is on string 1. So fret 1 and fret 2. It kind of makes a little angle there. Huh? So again, first finger string 3, second finger string 1. So that's F. So this song, basically it goes like this. F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4. You did it. You played the whole song. So that is basically the strum there, F and C7. 4 strums on F and 4 strums on C7. Now, we did this song a couple weeks ago. I was off last week because we were out at Will Rogers Middle School in Lawndale, California. Good to see everybody. We learned this song. But there is something we call the advanced strum. And if you look in your music, you do that every time we say coconut. So it goes like this. So this is the normal strum. F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, C7, then you're on coconut. Coconut, 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 he say. Okay, so that's the regular strum, but the advanced strum goes like this. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so that's the advanced strum. So again, if you're just starting, don't do the advanced strum. Okay, but I will play it again for those of you that are a little more advanced. So every time we get to coconut, we go 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. Again, if you're just starting out, forget the advanced strum. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. C7, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody. So take a nice deep breath. There we go. And out. Try to play relax. Breathe in and out. Okay, everybody. We can do it, everybody. So here we go. F, 2, 3, 4. C7, 2, 3, 4. Then F, 2, 3, 4, C7. Advanced strum. sleep, I drink my coconut. 2, 3, 4, C7. Keep going. Coconut, 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 coconut. He say, my mama, she cooks rice with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, C7. Keep going. My auntie, she cooks taro with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, C7. Advance our regular strum. Coconut, 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 coconut. He say coconut, 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 coconut. One more time. Coconut, 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 coconut. Ending. Coconut. So the ending's very good. You just go like this. 1, 1, 1. That's the ending. 1, 1, 1. That is the ending. 1, 1, 1. Good job. 1, 1, 1. All right, everybody. Good work. So keep reviewing that. We'll bring this back one more time, and then I will teach it to you on the baritone ukulele next week. But yep, we've had some good practice on the coconut song, everybody. All right. Well, again, it's good to see everybody out there. And again, glad to see everybody. And thanks for joining us on the show there. All right. So at this time, we are going to do what we call our self-care talanoa. Talanoa means a chat. So we're going to do some chatting, talk story, and then we'll play some more music. So here we go. But today's chat is on the topic of the sky. All right, everybody. So this is the time of the program we kind of get nice and stretched out like this. Yep, nice and stretched. Then I'd like you to breathe in through your stomach. Breathe in and out, and in again and out. And just think about the following: sunsets, rainbows, lightning, fluffy white clouds, stars, and even a simple clear blue sky are all part of the sky, right? Yeah. Have you ever noticed how much happens in the vast expanse over our heads? So yeah, if you look up in the sky, all kinds of things happening. Yeah, you might even see the spaceship Artemis up there. So what, again, think about the sky and appreciate all the many things that are taking place around you, everybody. So good work. All right. Well, we have a song here. It is about the sky, and it is called I Can See Clearly Now. Okay, so let's see if we can find it here. All right, I Can See Clearly Now. Yep, it's still here. And this song is by Johnny Nash, everybody. So here we go. So again, think about the sunshine and about the sky. Here we go. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day out there. So, yep, that was a good thought again about the sky. Well, let me see here what else we have today. We have another thought we want to share with you, everybody. Let me pull up our little chart here because it's always good to review our chart. Again, this chart deals with stress levels, everybody. So we all have some of those stress levels. Again, take a look. We've got green, yellow, orange, and red. So our goal is again to be in the green or the yellow sometimes. If you're into orange or red, yeah, you need some help. And if you remember there in the chat, we had some numbers you can call. The Cal Hope live chat, their 833 number. Our Pacific Islander Wellness friends are at the 415 number. And then you can also look at 988. If you are in the orange and the red zone, call 988 immediately because they will give you immediate help there, everybody. Yep, we want everybody to be well. But let me share with you, today's thought is about connection, okay? So wanted to share the following with you. Sadness and depression are described as feelings of sorrow, unhappiness, grief, which come from rejection, interpersonal relationships, fear, or disappointment. Yeah, during the pandemic, we had a lot of fear out there. It was very scary for everybody. Yep. And yep, I can relate to grief because I just lost my mom about a week ago. So, yep, we had some very sad feelings there. But the good news was we all helped one another. We supported one another. We took time to talk. And, yep, I feel a lot better. Plus, music really helps me too. So that was today's, again, was about connection or connecting with other people. And we will talk some more about this topic next week, everybody. Now, let me see here. It is time now to take a look at our other chart if I can find it. I'm sure none of you lose anything out there. Oh, here it is. Yep, so here's our other chart. And this is our 50 ways to take a break. So let me share with you this week's take a break items. Yeah, the first one was an interesting one, to do some gentle stretches. Yeah, that's a good way to take a break, huh? Thank you so much, Tobias K. Bohm. I appreciate that. Very kind. Yeah, Mom was 94 years old, so she lived a long, good life. Yeah. So some gentle stretching is one good way to do this. And then the next one is to let go of something. So what that means is sometimes we have a lot of things on the plate. So it might be time to say, hey, I got to take a step back. Okay. And then the final thing that I wanted to share with you, if I can find it. Oh, here. It says paint on a surface other than paper. So many of us like painting, but this says to find a different type of surface and paint on it. Yeah, don't paint on your friend, though. Okay. But yep, they're very good ideas there for us. All right, friends, we've got another song I wanted to share with you. And then I've got one final talk story. So again, hang in there. Got to do some talk story, but we will also do some music too. So this next song, and talk about people that are in stress. I used to work for the Los Angeles County Office of Education, and some of our schools included the juvenile hall and camp schools. So sometimes I take my ukulele to juvenile hall, and I was at Central Juvenile Hall one time, and then a young woman raised her hand and says, "Could you play this song?" So I looked at the boss. He's the principal. Says, "Is that all right, boss?" So yeah, that's okay. So here's the song for my friends in Juvenile Hall, and I again hope you're not there anymore. But this was kind of the song for all of our friends that were in the juvenile halls and the camps there. So here we go. This is by Israel Kamaka Viviole. Kamaka Viviole, also known as Is. Yep, our friend Is passed a few years ago, but again, he leaves us his legacy of music. So here we go. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find the sleepy trees of green, red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, the dreams that you dare to, oh, wah, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, the dreams that you dare to, why, all right, everybody. Again, that was Over the Rainbow by Israel Kamaka Viviole. Yeah, keep working on that name because it is a longer name. Beautiful Hawaiian language, but again, that is. Well, friends, I've got one more thing to share with you. This is our school talk story portion of the show. So let me pull this one up. So get ready, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to share with you from the Enpine Facebook page. Yep. Here we have the Green Ribbon Schools. So let me explain to you what all that means. In California, we have what are called the Green Ribbon Schools, and this year, 26 schools, 12 school districts, and one county office of education, which was San Joaquin County Office of Education, they were recognized with the 2026 California Green Ribbons Schools Award. And these schools are the ones I have listed here. They had the highest distinction, a Green Achiever. And again, the Green Ribbon Schools, as expressed by State Superintendent of Public Instruction Tony Thurman, said, I congratulate this year's honorees for their leadership in creating healthy, sustainable learning environments, particularly in communities that have been historically underserved, and for empowering students with the knowledge and skills to address the climate, okay, resiliency, and critical local challenges. So again, they received their awards on April the 9th, everybody. But congratulations to all of these fantastic schools here. Appreciate all that you're doing to help everybody out there. It is truly appreciated. Now, everybody, it is time for our final Aloha song. So let me get ready for that. But again, we appreciate all of you. It's good to have you, all of you, come out for the show today. And again, I wanted to share with you that, let me see. This will take place next week. Yeah, that's interesting how this went kind of funny there on our. But anyway, what are we going to do? Yeah, that's a very strange scene there, everybody. But all right. Yeah, that looks better. It's funny how that went kind of funny there. But next week, everybody, we will be back here on April the 16th. We'll be here at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And then that evening, those in the Los Angeles, Orange County areas will be at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue in the city of Lakewood. And that evening, we will also, we will stream that for everybody. We're going to do our ukulele class that evening. So if you want to join us, you can do that, everybody. But again, this is our final Aloha song. In Hawaii, we say aloha to say hello and aloha to say goodbye. And then in Tuvalu, we say aloha, we say talofa to say hello, same thing as in Samoa. And then goodbye is tofa, which is also similar. It's the same thing in Samoa as well. So everybody, here we go. Aloha from Hawaii. Makini from the Solomon Islands. Adios from the Mariana Islands. Wow. Aloha from the Cape of Tonga. Hairera from the Cook Islands. Hairera from New Zealand. Aotearoa. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikum from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Upai from Papua New Guinea. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from Tuvalu and the islands of Samoa. Again, it's been great to see all of you, everybody. And do me a favor, take some aloha to the world. We need a lot more out there. Take care of everybody, and aloha.